Hey, it's Kim from Ocean Vayu Yoga. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Press that button in the bottom corner of your screen. Thank you. And we'll get started. So if you need a block today, go ahead and grab one. You can use it to sit on. You can also sit on a blanket or a pillow, or if you don't need one, then no worries. That choice is yours. It just helps to keep the shoulders situated over the hips. So if you feel like you're getting pulled backwards, then I would suggest it. We'll rest our hands in our laps, close our eyes, and just begin to connect with our breath. Feel the breath rise up to fill your chest. Feel it release. Couple more deep breaths here, letting our bodies relax. Take another deep, full breath. Super slow exhale. Get out all of that air before inhaling again. Great. All right, so we're going to start with the soles of our feet touching. If that doesn't work for you, you can extend them out straight or keep them folded. We're going to begin to take big circles with our upper body, bringing the shoulders as far forward and back as feels okay for us. Good, now go ahead and switch direction, moving in the opposite way. Last time around. We'll come right back up to center. Take a full deep breath. Slow exhale. Good, and we'll lift our hearts up towards the sky. Exhale and round. Inhale, gazing up, lift our hearts. Exhale, chin to chest. So these are just a handful of seated cat-cow pose where we're arching and rounding our spine. Great. Alrighty. So now we're going to bring our hands to the outsides. Inhale, reach them all the way up, palms connect. Exhale, hands to heart, chin to chest. Inhale, arms rise back up, gaze up. Exhale, push the air down, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, chin to chest. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we're going to twist to our left now. Inhale and exhale, hands down to your heart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Now inhale, arms up again. Twist to your left. And hold here. Deep, full breaths. Gaze back towards your shoulder. Try to keep a lift in your heart. Good. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, twist to your right. Gaze back towards your shoulder. Relax the shoulders down, breathing smoothly. Good. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Inhale, arms rise back up. Exhale, right arm down, left arm reaches over your ear, creating a straight line from your fingertips all the way down towards your hip. Gazing up if that works for you and your neck. Good, now we're going to begin to take that left arm in big circles. Big sweeping motions. Good, now let's change direction. So just 3 in each direction. And we'll bring that arm straight back up. Both arms up now, and exhale over to the other side. Left arm down, right arm over your ear. So try to keep that arm as straight as you can, reaching the fingertips away from you. Making sure your sit bones are staying grounded. And then we'll begin those rotations in our arm. Make 3 big circles in each direction. Great, and then we'll rise back up with both arms. Exhale, take them out in front and just make some simple rotations in your wrists. Great, change direction. Perfect, reach the arms back up and exhale them down. Alrighty, so now we're going to make our way onto hands and knees. You can swing your legs to one side or roll over your knees, coming to tabletop. Knees and hands hip width distance apart for cat-cow. So we round our spine, tuck our chin. Inhale, gaze up, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, round the back. Great. All right, so now we're going to move the hands one space forward and lower the hips down. Take them all the way to the right, take them back, and take them all the way to the left and forward. So we're making big rotations now with our hips. And you can make this movement nice and fluid. And the circles as big or as small as feels good for your body. And then we'll go ahead and sink back into child's pose for a moment to rest before we move in the opposite direction. Good. Let's rise back up. And we'll begin to move our hips towards the left, back, to the right, and forward, making those movements as fluid as works for you. Okay, last one. Great. And then we'll sink back into child's pose again. Smooth out your breathing. One more deep breath. And we'll rise back up on an inhale. All right, so now we're going to take our right foot out to the side with our heel and our toes pointing on a 45-degree angle. Good, and then we're going to make nice big rotations with our hips here. If you need to pad underneath your knees, you can grab a blanket or a small pillow. And now we're going to switch and move in the opposite direction. Great. Let's bring that leg back. Take a breath. Come into cow pose. Arch our back for cat. Push back to child's. Roll your wrists if needed. And then rise back up for the other side. So now the left foot comes out to the side on a 45-degree angle. Moving our hands one space forward and begin rotations. Great, and we'll move in the opposite direction. Last time around. Come back to center, bring that leg back in, bring the hands back one space, come into cow pose, gaze up, Exhale, round the back for cat and push back into child's pose. Smooth out your breath here. And on our next inhale, we'll rise back up. Moving the hands one space forward again to lower the hips, or having a straight line from our knees to our shoulders. And then we're going to push back to child's. Come forward again, straight line, and push back to child's. Great. So we move with the breath. Inhale, modified plank. Hold, exhale, push back to child's. Great. Inhale, modified plank, hold. Exhale, push back to child's. Again, come forward, modified plank. Hold. Keep holding. And push back to child's. Great. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale. On our next inhale, we'll rise back up. We're going to come back to seated, swivel our legs around, and then we're going to go ahead and lie down on our backs. Knees are bent, feet flat on the floor. We're going to take the left ankle and place it on top of our right knee and begin pointing and flexing our left ankle and our left foot. And now we'll take our ankle in rotations and opposite direction. Great. And now we're going to come into figure four legs, where we're going to interlace our fingers either on top of the shin or behind the thigh, flexing both feet up towards the sky. Relaxing our shoulders down, relaxing our tailbone and low back down into the mat. Great. Let's go ahead and release that foot back down, hands by our sides, and we're just going to begin to sway the hips from side to side. Keeping that ankle right on top of the knee the whole time. Now we're going to lower that foot down to the floor, coming into a twist, gazing to our left. Great. Come back to center. And now we're going to drop our knee down to the left side of our mat, gazing to our right. Coming back to center, releasing that foot back down to the earth, and now right ankle comes onto the left knee, pointing and flexing our foot. Making rotations in our ankles, changing direction, and then we come into figure four legs, interlacing the fingers either on top of the shin or behind the thigh, flexing our feet up towards the sky. Great. Let's go ahead and release that foot down, hands by our sides, as we begin to sway our legs from side to side, keeping that ankle attached to our knee the whole time. You can change your glance from the opposite direction of where our knee falls. Good. And then the next time your foot comes down to the earth, rest it there and gaze to the right. Coming back to center, now letting the knee fall to the right side of your mat, gazing to the left. And we'll come right back to center. Release that foot back down, bringing both knees in towards our chest, gently rocking side to side. And taking our knees in circles now, massaging out our backs. Change direction of your circles. Coming back to center. And we're going to take the knees in circles separately from each other. Bringing them together, separating them, bringing them together. Moving in the opposite direction now. So each knee is making its own little circle. Perfect. Bring the knees back in, pull them in tight, and lift your nose up towards your knees and release back down. Drop your knees over to the right side, gaze to the left. Your hands can rest wherever they feel comfortable. And just melt into this twist. Relax every muscle in your body. Completely unwind. Great. And we'll come back to center, dropping our knees to the left now, gazing to the right, hands wherever they're comfortable. And we'll come right back to center. Now straightening our legs and getting ready for final relaxation, doing whatever you need to do to feel comfortable and relaxed, covering up if you're cool. Let your feet fall out to either side, relaxing your legs, your bellies, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your fingers, relaxing all the muscles in your face, your eyes, your temples, your jaw, your tongue, your scalp. Letting everything go. Every exhale is a chance to let go, to release, to relax a little bit more into your mat. I'll let you know when it's time to rise back up. And of course, as always, if you have extra time, feel free to continue in Shavasana for as long as you feel fit. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and begin to wiggle our fingers and toes. Reach our arms up and over our head for a big stretch. Bring our knees in towards our chest, gently rocking side to side. Rolling over onto our right side, curling up into a little ball and melting right back into our mats there. Using our hands to push ourselves back up to seated when we're ready, keeping our eyes closed or our gaze low, bringing our hands to our hearts. Taking a moment to send out some gratitude for all those in your lives you're thankful for all that you have. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this class. Peace and love from me to you. Have an awesome day. See you soon.